I'm ready to sing for the world.
All You Need Is Love is one of those anthemic songs that comes along every once in a while where the message is bigger than the messenger. The Beatles, they were able to capture the mood, the sentiment of the young people at the time. That younger generation, they wanted a better life. They wanted a better future, something different from what their folks had had. They were all about peace, make love, not war. Flower power, baby. And the Beatles, they were the perfect messenger because they were right at the head of that movement for a long time. John, he had already planted the seed for the song All You Need Is Love with his song, The Word. Say the word and you'll be free. The word is love. And by the summer of 1967, that seed had grown and sprouted and blossomed into Love Is All You Need. Love is all you need. I love how that song just gets bigger and airier and everybody is singing along, man. You can almost smell the flowers, baby. And you have that perfect John Lennon vocal performance. It's very hypnotic. And it's almost a little bit stoned too as he's inviting us into the song. He invites us into that movement with there's nothing you can do that can't be done. Nothing you can sing that can't be sung. Now, do you know exactly what he's saying here? Because I certainly don't, and I'm not even going to guess because it's John Lennon and it could mean nothing and it could mean two or three different things at the same time. And even Paul said, I don't know what these lyrics mean. I kind of think that John is just kind of weaving his spell and just kind of having something a little bit nebulous. He's creating that vibe for the payoff, like all you need is love. It's not until that last verse and the last line where it begins to make a little bit of sense to me, where John says, there's nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. Now that makes a little bit of sense to me. I think this is John saying, like, where you are right now, this is where you're meant to be. It's very reassuring and it makes you feel, oh, okay. So it makes you feel like everything is all right. Everything is fine. And that's the Beatles right there. A lot of their songs are all about letting you know that it's going to be okay. Like, it's all about love. It's all going to be okay. Everything is just fine. I mean, you can even take that to mean that even in the past, like everything that happened in the past was like meant to be. And now everything in the present is like meant to be. And maybe in the future, everything is meant to be. Like, so don't worry about it, man. Now, did the Beatles, did they change the world with this song? Well, this is how I look at it. Now, that was the first live satellite broadcast. Millions of people saw that. A lot of people talked about it. And even if just like half the people who watched it or talked about it maybe changed their mindset a little bit, maybe they grew their hair, maybe they listened to some different music, or maybe they thought different thoughts, or maybe they didn't worry so much about what this person was doing or that person was doing. Maybe they did all just kind of relax and think, oh, everything is going to be okay. Like, just don't worry about it, man, because like, it's easy. All you need is love. Maybe it changed a little bit because, and I do think that song was kind of heavy. It's eloquent in its own way in that it happened at the right time, the right moment, said the right thing, and had the perfect messenger. And so it was a very heavy rock that fell into that pond and created all these ripples that we're still feeling today. I mean, the Beatles were always all about love, and even beyond the Beatles, their solo career and who they are as people. I mean, John said, like, I still believe in love.
I still believe all you need is love. I still believe in the fact that love is what we all need.
And he would talk about those guys and say, I still love those guys. Even though he was cheesed off at George, he still said, I still love those guys. And Ringo, he had a wonderful quote. He said, we were just four guys that loved each other. And that's all. So it sounds to me like where they're coming from right here in the very beginning, where it all comes from, they come from a place of love. So I can kind of put two and two together and say, yeah, like love, the Beatles, changed the world. At least that's me anyway. So I'm being a little bit hippie, a little bit trippy today in saying that.
That's what that period was all about. Get your hair long and, grow a mustache and paint your house psychedelic, and write some songs.
They continued to write love songs all kinds of different love songs in their solo career. And I just want to mention a couple of them that I really like, that I was just kind of running across them. A few of them kind of stood out for me that represent all kinds of different love. Like with Ringo, Photograph. I've heard that song so many times, especially in the 70s, and I love his vocal performance on it. And you know, Ringo, he can really tug at your heart. And it's a very sad, heartfelt song. I don't think I can make it the day you went away. I mean, oh my God, he's just breaking my heart there. And George, My Sweet Lord. George loves his Lord. A lot of George's most beautiful songs are about love. And Paul, I ran across this song of his. I've had it downloaded for a long time. And I was just kind of randomly, I go, oh, look at this song. It's Paul's song from when he was the fireman, Is This Love? I love that song. It's very atmospheric, very beautiful. It almost sounds like how love feels. It's beautiful. But if you want like a regular Paul McCartney song, how about Every Night? I really like that song too. And John, so much to choose from. So many love songs to choose from. But I think the one that is very heartfelt for me is Beautiful Boy. The song that made Paul McCartney cry. See, the Beatles, they're just all about love. So is love all we need? I don't know. I think love makes a lot of things better. And for the most part, I do believe all you need is love. And the Beatles make things a lot better too. Before I go, okay, as monkeying around here with this stuff, like, look at this. I mean, you got a party going on here, and then you got a party going on over here. I'm just saying. A lot of parties going on there. I just thought it was kind of cool. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really and truly appreciate it. And until next time, peace and love one another. Take care, baby.
Hello? Is this mic on? What? Just film it, so I think it's just okay. Just shout it. Okay. Yeah. Ready?